Alright, what's up everybody? It's Mr. Private Man here. And I'm going to be bringing you a League Play game, an old League Play game I had. It was a hard point I was playing with some friends. JFL, you've probably seen him on my channel. It's like one of my best friends, Jack. And the other one, Past Horse, you may have seen him or may not. He's a friend of mine, Caleb. Worked with him for a while, but not. And we decided to play some League Play, just get that competitive feel. And when I spawned into this game, for some reason I thought this was Search and Destroy, and I popped up with that class, but yeah, I absolutely go off on this. I have a 50, I'm pretty sure I dropped a 50 bomb. But, alright, so, I actually have an idea of what I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm going to be talking about people's music choice and what they listen to, and why you shouldn't give a fuck what people say about your music choice. For me, I honestly do not listen to rap, hip-hop, or any of that pop jazz shit, really. I'm a very alternative, I guess, in my music choice. I thoroughly enjoy indie music, alternative and indie rock. Fuck, I could not speak. I sounded like fucking Days of Dap stuttering all over the place. But so, why you should not give a fuck what people think? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck should care? Wow, I just got killed from behind. But it's your music choice, first of all. Like, I could bash the shit out of what the fuck you listen to. Like, if you like dubstep, I could constantly say how it sounds like robots having sex or some generic shit like that. But who really gives a fuck as long as you yourself enjoy it? Like, for me, like right now, if you can hear the music in the background, I'm listening to the song Mr. November by The Nationals. Go check them out. Great song, great band. But people say like their favorite artist all time could be like Eminem or Kiss or AC/DC or Rush or Wiz Khalifa. I don't know all these new rappers. Snoop Dogg, something like that. Ice Cube, the NWA. I don't know. It's your music choice, but for me, like my favorite band of all time, I grew up around them, and not necessarily in the region, but that was the music I listened to growing up. Like, not necessarily growing up because my dad is like a heavy rocker. He likes classic rock. He's a fucking why the fuck can't I think of the name? He's a fucking Van Halen head out the ass. Like, he it sounds like he fucking jerks off to Van Halen. Like, he loves his Van Halen. But anyways, so what I'm trying to get to is, I grew up around that classic rock scene, and granted, I love classic rock. Like, I really enjoy it. But at the same time, once I got into about like maybe like 6th grade, going into the junior high a little bit, I discovered a band known as The Killers. The Killers, in my opinion, are my favorite band of all time. Would I say they're the greatest band of all time? No, because they probably have one of the greatest stories to them, being an indie band, but compared to how big some other groups have been, I wouldn't necessarily they're the greatest, because you can't even really label a greatest artist of all time for the sake of what is the determining factor off of what makes a band great. Honestly, in my opinion, it's how well you like their music. Like me, yeah, so I love The Killers. I love their first 2 albums. I can't remember what the first one was called. Wow, I'm a terrible fan. But then their second out, like, some people said their first album, some of my friends like told me they'd never really like any of their other stuff because they just loved that first album so much, because there were so many great hits from The Killers on that album. Like, you had Somebody Told Me, you had Mr. Brightside. One of my friends' favorite song on it was like Buy Me a Go-Go Dance or something. Like, I enjoyed like Midnight Show. Like, all those songs on that album were like really good songs. Then people were just like, yeah, so yeah, just listen to that album if you like the Killers. I'm like, no, I'm gonna listen to anything else they put out. So then I got into like their sequel album, Sam's Town. Like Sam's Town was a great song on there. Very commercially successful song. When you were young, it was on Rock Band. If none of you guys knew that, but I guess you could say it was pretty commercial. Had a lot of commercial success. But so yeah, I love them, and honestly, one of my favorite bands nowadays are. Honestly, the name kind of just makes me laugh in and of itself. Their name is The Catfish in the Bottle, and you should go check them out. They have great music. I love their music. But I listen to all sorts of stuff. Honestly, if you looked at the music on my phone, you would have no idea what you're looking at. Like, here, let me just scroll through some of the artists on here, on my phone here real quick. Alright, so we have the 80s band known as Aha. If you might not know the name, but they had the song Take On Me. Then we have Abandon All Ships. Then we have the Airborne Toxic Event. We have Arcade Fire, the Arctic Monkeys, Ben Gibbard, Bleachers, Bon Iver, Brand New, Cage the Elephant, Catfish and the Bottlemen, City of Lions, really great band, you should check them out. Daylight, Death Cab for Cutie, Electric Guest, Escape the Fate, another really great band, any of you guys should go check out. Flock of Seagulls, another 80s band. Guys with a funky hairdo, a really long bang, singular bang. Then we have the Fratellis, Hozier, Imagine Dragons, John Bellion, the Kaiser Chiefs, Keane, the Killers, Codaline, the Kooks, Matt and Kim. They have a really great song known as Daylight. Some of you guys probably know it if you could hear it. Then we have Metric, MGMT, another really great band. Modest Mouse, a really fantastic band. They just have, they're a very raw sound, but just really nice. If you listen to the raw music, it's really nice. You probably know the song Float On, because probably everybody knows that. Then we have Muse, The National of Monster Men, really great, kind of soft kind of band. Then we have the Protomen. Honestly, they're one of my favorite bands, is like right up there with the Killers and the Catfish and the Bottlemen. Like, they just have really epic music. If you ever watched Video Game High School, their music is pretty much the soundtrack to that entire show, movie, whatever you want to classify it as. Alright, then we have Queen. Honestly, one of my greatest classic rock band, in my opinion. Just very theatrical. Wish I could have had the chance to see them live, but not old enough. Then we have Racing Glaciers, Skid Row. That makes me chuckle. The Strokes, Styx, Tokyo Police Club, Tongue Tied, Two Door Cinema Club, great band, Vampire Weekend, Vance Joy. Honestly, if you've never heard Vance Joy, just listen to the song Riptide. That song has like dominated my life the past 2 months. Like, it is such a great song. I have gotten all my friends into it. It's it's a great song. It's very addictive, but listen to Riptide by Vance Joy and just have a real nice time to that. Then we have Walk the Moon, Wir sind Helden, just a German band I checked out. The Wombats, great band. I actually saw them from a Twitter pic that I saw from Crim6, and I got into them that way. Fuck, starting to lose my voice. Then we have the Ex-Ambassadors, Yes, Zox, and just some other unknown artists. Various artists, whatever you want to classify it as. But yeah, so I have a very diverse music collection, I guess. Like, I wouldn't say diverse because I don't really have like hip hop or anything, but so what I really like doing, like, I just really like that alternative indie-ness to it. I just love the idea of I know music, like I listen to music that no one else really listens to. Like, because the Killers throughout the early 2000s, in my opinion, like the opposite of Nickelback. Nickelback was like, hey, every douchebag, listen to this, and they fucking suck. Like, I want to stab my ears with force anytime I listen to Nickelback. Then there were the Killers. Like, that's how I classified, like, my early views of music. Like, there was Nickelback, the shit, then there was the Killers, and it was just a great time. So, yeah, I went 55 and 24. I hope you guys liked that gameplay. I hope you guys liked me talking about this stuff. So, just have a great day, everybody. Peace out.